One quick note before we start. This is general info, not medical advice. If this keeps happening, or there's pain, numbness, or sudden changes, talk to a doctor. That's just being smart. Here we go. You bring her home. You've been thinking about this moment all week, maybe all month. The vibe is right. The tension is real. Clothes start coming off. And then your body does the one thing you did not plan for. It doesn't cooperate. And the second you notice it, your brain goes into panic mode. You start trying to force it. You start thinking about what she's thinking. You start running mental math. Am I tired? Am I stressed? Did I drink too much? Is she judging me? Is this going to be awkward forever? And that spiral is exactly what makes it worse. So let's handle this the right way. Not like a scared guy trying to fake confidence, like a man who can stay calm under pressure. Because this moment isn't rare. It happens to a lot of guys, even guys who are confident, even guys who get attention, even guys who have experience. The problem is not that it happened. The problem is how you respond when it happens. Most guys respond with tension. They rush, they force, they apologize too much, they make it weird. Or they shut down and act like the night is over. That is not the move. Here's the high standard truth. Your nervous system runs the show. If your brain flips into threat mode, your body does not stay in arousal mode. That's not a weakness. That's biology. When your brain thinks you're being tested, it shifts to fight or flight. And your body redirects blood flow away from performance and towards survival. So the fix is not try harder. The fix is get out of threat mode. Now I'm going to give you a simple in the moment protocol. You can use it tonight. You can use it next time. You can use it for the rest of your life. Step 1, stop treating it like an emergency. The second you act like it's a disaster, you confirm danger. So you do the opposite. You slow down. You stay calm. You keep your breathing steady. In your head, you say this: I'm good. I'm in control. This is not a crisis. Because the goal is not to force a result. The goal is to stay grounded and present. Step 2, break the feedback loop. The feedback loop is simple. You worry, you tighten up, your body responds by shutting down. Then you worry more. So your job is to interrupt it fast. Here's how. Breathe low and slow, not chest breathing, belly breathing, in for 4, hold for 1, out for 6. Do that 3 times. While you do it, focus your attention on physical sensation that is not performance. Your hands, your lips, her skin, her warmth, her breathing. You're shifting your brain from evaluation to experience. That's the whole game. Step 3, stop making the goal getting hard. That goal is poison in the moment because it turns sex into a test, and tests create pressure. Pressure kills arousal. So you change the goal instantly. The goal is to make her feel good, to enjoy the moment. The goal is connection and confidence. When you move into that frame, your body comes back online. Step 4, slow the pace and lead the energy. A lot of guys start rushing because they're nervous. They think speed will save them. It won't. Speed makes it worse because it keeps you in your head. So you slow everything down on purpose. You kiss slower, you touch slower, you take your time. You make it feel intentional, not hesitant. There's a difference. Intentional is attractive. Hesitant feels shaky. So be intentional. I'm not chasing a finish line. I'm setting the tempo. Step 5, use foreplay like a professional. Most guys treat foreplay like a warm-up. That's backwards. Foreplay is the main event for a lot of women. It also takes pressure off you. And pressure is the thing you're trying to remove. So if things aren't cooperating, do not stop. Do not freeze. Do not stare at the ceiling and apologize. You keep the night moving. You shift your focus to her. Kissing, touch, hand placement, body contact, slow breathing, eye contact, talking in a calm voice, simple words. You feel good. Come here, that kind of thing. Nothing cheesy, nothing performative, just confident leadership. And here's what's important. A calm man who stays engaged is more attractive than a nervous man who's technically ready. Most women can tell the difference. Step 6, if it's still not happening, address it like a grown man. This is where most guys crash out. They try to hide it. They try to fake it. They try to force a miracle. And the awkwardness explodes. So instead, you own it. Not with shame, with calm. Here's a simple line that works. Give me a second. You're really doing it for me. I'm just a little in my head. I want to take this slow. That's it. You're not confessing weakness. You're setting a confident frame. You're saying, I'm here. I'm into you. I'm not panicking. You'd be shocked how often that relaxes the entire situation. Because now she's not guessing. She's not wondering if she did something wrong. She's not sitting in silence. You took control of the vibe, and control is attractive. Step 7, give the night options that keep intimacy alive. This is a big one. A lot of guys think sex only counts one way. That belief creates pressure, so you need a broader definition of success. There are plenty of ways to be intimate without turning it into a performance contest. You can keep kissing. You can keep touching. You can focus on her pleasure. You can slow down and build tension again. You can take a break and talk for a minute. You can make it playful. You can say, all right, time out. Come here. Then pull her in and kiss her. The point is you don't collapse. You don't turn it into a tragedy. You keep leading because leadership kills anxiety. Step 8. If alcohol or substances are involved, be honest with yourself. If you drank a lot, that can affect things. If you're exhausted, that can affect things. If you're stressed, that can affect things. If you had 5 hours of sleep and 3 energy drinks and a heavy meal, your body might not be in the mood to perform. That doesn't make you broken. That makes you human. So if that's the case, your move is simple. You slow down. You keep intimacy. You don't force a finish line. And you plan the next time when you're actually rested. Now let's talk about the mindset that fixes this long term. Because the real problem is not the moment. The real problem is what you think the moment means. A lot of guys secretly believe this. If I can't perform on demand, I'm not a real man. That belief is the source of the pressure. It turns intimacy into a masculinity exam. And no one performs well during an exam. They're terrified of failing. So here's the high standard reframe. Sex is not a test. Sex is not a trophy. Sex is not a performance review. It's a shared experience between two adults. And the best lovers are not the most frantic. They're the most present. They can relax. They can lead. They can read the room. They can slow down. They can adjust. That's the real flex. Now let's get practical for preventing this from happening again. Pattern 1. You are watching too much explicit content. I'm not judging you. I'm telling you what happens. It trains your brain for novelty and speed. Reduce that input to respond to real intimacy again. Pattern 2. You are carrying stress into the bedroom. Stress is stress. So build a downshift routine. Before a date, take a walk, breathe for 2 minutes, stretch, shower, slow music, something that tells your nervous system we're safe now. Pattern 3. You are too focused on her approval. If you're trying to impress or prove yourself, you will be in your head. So you flip it. Move from, I hope she likes me, to, let's see if we connect. Balance creates calm. Pattern 4. You are skipping emotional comfort. Some guys need a little trust. That's normal. Talk more, laugh more, take your time. If you treat it like a slow build, your body relaxes. Now here's a simple checklist you can remember. Slow your breath, slow your hands, slow your pace. Shift the goal to connection. Lead the moment. If needed, address it calmly. And keep intimacy alive with options. That's it. And I want to say this clearly. One moment does not define you. High standard men don't beg for validation. They don't panic. They adjust. They stay calm. They keep the vibe safe. They keep leading. The more you try to force arousal, the less it happens. The more you relax, the more your body responds. Stop treating it like a crisis. Treat it like a moment you can handle, because you can. And once you know how to handle it, the fear disappears. That's the real win.